Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Out of the Box Soul Healing. I am your host, Daisy May, and I'm here to tap into the energy. I feel like the last reading was about divine feminine, so I feel like this reading I'm gonna do divine masculine. So let's get started. Alright, Spirit. Let's talk to the divine masculine energy. Welcome everybody to Out of the Box Soul Healing. These are intuitive messages. These messages may not resonate with anyone. These messages may just be entertaining purposes only. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. I feel like somebody is coming into their pinnacles. Something you inherited from your bloodline. Alright, divine masculine, what you want to say? What is your overall energy, divine masculine? You could be a fire sign. You could have experienced a good tower moment. I feel like you experienced a good tower moment. Yeah, you could be a high priestess. Maybe that's your inheritance, is to be a high priest. So, yeah. So you did something. You did something. I feel like you're no longer crying over spilled milk either. But there could be someone who is crying over spilled milk. Okay, I'll come back to that. May these messages bring some type of truth and clarity to whomever is watching this video at the time that you choose to watch this video. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Hello, Olivia. How are you doing? Landon, hello, Shannon Brown, Mikey. Welcome. Thank y'all for pressing that like button. Thank y'all for choosing to tune in to Out of the Box Soul Healing. Thank you. We got 4 of Earth. Maybe you could have been holding on too tightly to something. Maybe you was holding on to to some type of emotion. You could have been holding on tightly to an emotion. All right, masculine, let's get some energy out here. What's the masculine's overall energy? Overall masculine energy for Earth. So for Earth. So the good tarot deck for the 4 of Earth. So what we see here in the good on the good tarot is, even if I feel shaken up and unable to understand why things happen as they do, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. So I feel like you're trusting this inheritance. You're trusting this solid foundation. You're trusting the beauty of the all that is and all that will ever be. So masculine energy is into this trusting energy, trusting that everything is working out, which is going to bring some type of wish fulfillment. All right, let's see if it's in love. I'm feeling like the romantic deck. So it could be in love. be in love. Okay, what is it that you love? If it's not a relationship, maybe it's something that you do with your job and you love it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you was in the past with, because the old tarot deck, I mean the traditional tarot, four of pentacles is you holding on too tightly, like you could have been greedy or something. So I feel like you might have released that being greedy, trying to hold on too tightly to something, and just allowing divine order to work itself out. The way work things out naturally. Yeah, I feel like you did some type of evaluation to follow your passion. I feel like you did something to follow your passion. Have a good day. Y'all are a mess. But hey, I said do what you do. Do what you do, but watch my shoes, okay? Watch your footwork. Somebody like, do what you do, but watch my footwork. Yeah. You could be being influenced by a past life, or you could have been in the past been influenced by a past life relative, and maybe this past life relative had some self-limiting beliefs, so which created you to have self-limiting beliefs. All right, what's in alignment with the collective when it comes to love, spirit? All monitoring spirits must leave. All monitoring spirits must leave. May these messages, intuitive messages, bring healing, truth, and clarity. You will know if this is your message by how it feels. And as I said, this could just be entertaining purposes only. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So if that brick ain't sticking, leave the brick for somebody else to pick it. All right. Let's go, spirits. Let's go. Somebody could be 48, so somebody is receiving some type, communicate. Somebody needs to communicate. What is this communication, spirit? Oh, divine timing. This communication is and about balancing, about loving on yourself first. It was divine timing for you to stop juggling things and find time for yourself. It was divine timing. It was divine timing for you to receive some type of truth about a union, because everything has a higher purpose. And it was time for you to see that. It was time. So communicate divine timing, balance, duality, the good, the yin and the yang. Divine, all of this is divine timing. Yeah, there's some type of recognition. So somebody is recognizing some type of balance through your communication, the way that you communicate. Maybe you don't communicate the way everybody else does, because you did a lot of focusing on yourself. Some people could not have been understanding. They might not have recognized why you was always seeming like you was self-absorbed and always thinking about yourself. There could be a community. I'm hearing a community that could have felt that way about you. Yeah. Look at that. Gratefulness. Success. Fear. You could have been fearful of success also because of a past life relative that had you into self-limiting beliefs. It created you to have fear in that. But maybe somebody communicated some type of truth to you, and now it has set you free. You could have been in the past thinking of the worst. Yeah, there's an awakening happening. Somebody's fear could also be awakening. There could also be some things, somebody could be wasting their time thinking negatively on something. This could have happened in cycles in your life. So you needed to find that time for yourself. So something's happening for the better of your good, for your expansion. So something's happening for expansion. This past life relative is dedicated. This person, this past life is relative is dedicated, was dedicated. But I feel like you had the strength to overcome it. You had the strength to persevere through it, honey. Okay? You came into some type of self-discovery about yourself, about your own inner strength. You came into some type of acceptance with that, I feel like. I heard acceptance. So you had some type of acceptance, yep. And you got very creative. You got very creative. Shit, your past life connection is getting very creative too. That's what I'm hearing. They're trying to make something. Somebody, look, so somebody, they trying to make something. No, they trying to create some success. Okay, so somebody is proud of you for your self-discovery. Somebody's proud of your self-discovery. A feminine energy is proud of your self-discovery. So you got a decision to make. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are someone who has been dedicated to allowing divine timing play out in your life. You have been dedicated to also receive and express the truth in a creative way. You have overcome the fear. You have overcome the negative thinking. You have awakening to who you are and to the balance of who you are. You have awakened to that. Yeah, you made a decision through your clarity. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So somebody might like to watch The Matrix Reload. Whoever I'm talking to, you're like you with somebody or was with somebody that who had awakened. You could be with somebody that has awakened, but you're still asleep. And I saw Trinity, and Neo could not force Trinity to wake up. Trinity had to make a choice. That's why there's a decision that somebody needs to make, because somebody, Neo loved this girl. Neo loved this girl. Yeah, Neo loved her. He loved Trinity, and he didn't want to go. He didn't want to be in that world without Trinity. But Trinity in the 3D world, in this world that I'm sitting here talking to you now, this is the 3D. None of this is real. None of this. Poof, be gone. These cards ain't even here. Poof, be gone. All right. But when you wake up, you realize where the real reality really is, right? And don't be confused, because this is out of the box. We use our imagination over here, but also do not take any of this to be deemed to be true, right? This is just imagination. So somebody could realize that they have like that Trinity they're in that Trinity energy. Somebody is awakened. Somebody is asleep. Somebody has a decision to wake up. Are you going to make that decision to wake up? Excuse me. Or are you going to allow the fear to stop you from waking up? Ooh. Okay, yeah. Okay, so somebody might need to spend some time alone. Okay, retreat, retreat. They saying retreat, retreat. Why do we need to retreat? Hmm. Retreat. Somebody could be going to a retreat. Somebody could be 35. I feel like there is also a sign of improvement for someone when it comes to your creativity. All right, Spirit. Yeah, this is a symbol of goodness. So there's some good things. There's some celebrations. I'm hearing you're like a champion. You feel like you a champion that wears a champion ring. I'm hearing that song. Yeah, there's a lot of determination. This is duality, right? Yeah, you. Oh, somebody, whoever I'm talking to, you. Somebody could be like the Book of Prophecies. Okay, Book of Prophecies. All right, when we talk about prophecies, um, prophecies is like you deem something to be true. You are your own book of prophecies because what you say is true, right? So that makes you a book of prophecies. What you think becomes your reality. How you feel about things becomes your reality. That's the book of prophecies. Yeah. All right. So, Spirit, give us some insight. Names, birthdays, years, first, middle, last name, nicknames. Any clues? Got another CI. Who is CI? I see. Ice. I see. Ice. Yeah. Or you see something, stop fussing, get out in nature. You see something, sit still, get out in nature. You see something. So somebody sees something. Somebody could see your wholeness. Somebody could see your emotional depth. So somebody could see your emotional depth. When it comes to divine timing, we got a D. Oh, somebody want that D. Somebody going to get that D. I'm also hearing dictionary. Okay. We got 413, so somebody's birthday could be April the 13th. This is some intense feelings. These feelings you need to look at these feelings. Somebody needs to look at these feelings, or somebody did look at these feelings because there's some emotional depth. These intense feelings, they run deep, okay? They run deep, right? You could have looked at these emotions and seen some positivity out of it. We got the hotline today. I need to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. And it would be your ass.